Hey, it's me, Jermaine Callando. It's back. Finally, Pop Day begins. Today's Monday. That's when you're seeing this. So, Pop Day is pretty much what happened all last week, or what I find very interesting. And it's called pop culture because it's Pop Day. So, it's Pop Day with me, Jermaine Callando. Ding. And this is me going to go on YouTube first, and then it'll be on Facebook throughout the course of the week, and Instagram throughout the course of the week. You know, because all platforms matter. So, first things first, I saw this thing. There was a big meme about what happened last week with this celebrity boxing match. One person was a YouTuber, other person was an NBA player, and I was kind of like, whoa. And the NBA player knew how to tuck and roll. Like, he not knocked down, but he never got back up again. It was really funny to see 65 memes of it was one person get knocked down. And I was like, this is so, yes we can, but yes we fall. We fall down and we can't get back up. Nope, cannot get back up again. And I will be right back with the next segment. And you should never call black people this. News. Noah Cyrus? Don't know who that is. Insulted one of the people that we don't like, Candace Owens. Yes, I call her black, but my cousin that's far left. Like, I know I have a cousin that's Republican. I actually really do have a cousin that's Republican, which shocked me. But what shocked me more was that there's Candace Owens, and she's strongly always wrong, but she's still my family. Why do we stick together? Because we are family. I don't know her. She does not know me. But what you cannot call us is outside of our names. And I just don't know why, but it's kind of like, so a country white girl famously says something left about a black woman that also is considered inside herself a white woman. What is a patriot? And it's like she called her a nappy head hoe. Why would you say those words about her? Now, there's things that was said about her. Her hair is very short. It's always put together. So I would never call her that. You could have called her a lunatic. I would have been down for it. You could have called her like, oh my God, you really wrong. I'd have been down for it. But you saying anything about her hair texture is really wrong. And also, really? Also, in white people can't get it right news this week. There was this person that is famous because his name is Chad. He's famous because his dad is real famous. Yes, he had a Jamaican accent, and I really don't know why he had a Jamaican accent. He's from Malibu. Malibu! He's supposed to talk like us, but instead he was like, "Ah man, let's go with this. I like it. I like this accent." And the weird part about it is that he had a career as a rapper. Chet Hanks, rapper from Malibu. I mean, you know, they made a movie out of this, but where to go from this? Also, and celebrities just can't get it right. This one's more royalty because, you know, Growing Forever. This is all according to B. Scott. All these came from B. Scott. I think this came from TMC. Apparently, they went back to her tweets. And celebrities can't delete stuff fast enough, news. Or don't realize that people screenshot your stuff. And also, keep your opinion to yourself once you get famous. News. She went left. And she said way too many things. Things she said at the kitchen table. Things that I was going to say once I heard your cut. Bad. Also, and people can't get the right news. Apparently, this one man told his wife, hey, this is the air filter. It was a PS5. It's a PS5. What the nerd? Honestly, when you see these new game systems, things have gotten really big. I will say, when I was younger, the PS1, or in layman's terms, PlayStation, was very small. I've never seen the PS4, but I will attest, the PS3 was cute, and it sit on the side. Now the PS5 does look like a dang. It's like a, so I get why she was confused, but when she never felt the heat, what was that going to be? Because it's really funny to say, hey, I feel so much air right now. And it was supposed to be that type of thing. So she made him return it. Or sell it. Because technically what she did was make money for him. They go for the rate of $600. He probably sold it for $1,000. And also, I respect that news. Also, according to P. Scott, Wendy Williams is having a biopic coming out next year. I seen it. Not seen the trailer. I saw like the picture of the woman that's gonna be Wendy Williams. I don't know what to say about that. I was like, oh, okay. In younger me news, I would watch. And me now, no. Just no. I know better. And no offense to most, I know so much that's gone left, and I don't really think I can keep going on with this with Wendy Williams. More according to that news, and they can't get together. They can't get right, they can't get wrong, but they think the love is gonna conquer all. Ray J and Princess Love. Guess what? I think I'm trying to work it out. What's happening right now with Love and Hip Hop is that, guess what? They cannot film all as a group because COVID. We're doing this COVID segment because there's so many COVID stories. I hope this video gets monetized, but at the same time I'm saying COVID-19. So Rona happened. And a lot of people miss Love and Hip Hop. I know I miss Love and Hip Hop. I miss judging people so much. And being like, that's not me. No, man, secretly, it's me. But not so stupidly, you know. It's a thing. They're going to branch out like other places. And what happens a lot of times is this. What happens a lot of times is this. They're going to do like Chrissy and like the first people, Chrissy and Jim Jones. Chrissy and Jimmy, they're going to have that. But they're going to have it with 5 to 6 things. So that means it's going to go from like, oh my God, we watched 1 show to 6 shows. So technically, it can help ratings or it can hurt ratings because it's not an ensemble. Now you're going to see the mess. And it's cool to see messes. And Ratchet plus Ratchet, and also, who are these people? I'm 30, so I don't really know these people. I know who JT is, but I really don't know who she was dating. Apparently, this man gave her a car that looks like a woman that dresses, and he's a rapper, and I don't know. And I'm expressive, so I can't judge a man, and I'm gay, so I can't talk about that so much as like, oh my God, look at him, he's so different. And JT just got out and everything, so I love the City Girls, and I like JT, and I think secretly that their love will make it. I still don't have the rapper name because it's not coming to eyes because I won't lie to their soul. I don't know his name. I'm not going to look it back up to research it. And also, from that to COVID news. First and foremost, all prior presidents that all somewhat or greater than Donald Trump, yes, are all going to take the shot for the, vaccine. So, yes, we can. Obama, jazz player, Clinton, and Bush, yes, Bush is now the next best president compared to Donald Trump. He's like, It goes like Obama, Clinton, you hear me? Obama, Clinton, Bush, but Bush, Trump. So all of them are now getting together, and it's really amazing to see all the people being so cooperative and being so together, and also getting these 2 shots. Remind yourself that you will be getting 2 shots in the next 6 months. If not, you can't do a lot of things, like going to places, like working, like doing anything with your free will. So remind yourself, vaccines matter, and also that you don't want vaccines if you are religious or I guess you don't want to take it. Which I get. These presidents are going to be taking it pretty much the best version. You'll be getting, I don't know which one. I would say, if you want to get the vaccine for the Rona, you may want to wait. Truly wait. I would say, if you really want me to tell you when to get one, February, March, April, June. There was May, but May too. That's when the best time to get it. Other than that, if you're the test subject, you're getting it in January and right now, December. It's Monday. So also in Rona news, there was a swingers things that happened according to B. Scott's news. And they became a super spreader. I mean, I just don't know. Like, I wonder how it happened. I kiss him, she kisses her, she kisses him, she kisses her, they kisses him, they kisses her. A lot of fluids going around. And they don't know how it spread. Us having sex with each other did not at all cause this. Said no one. No, all of them are all probably in the hospital. I hope they don't have, like, once they, like, recover with, like, day 5, and then, like, say, oh, we're all in the same hospital. Let's do another one. That'd be too much, but at the same time, maybe not. Who knows? So, good news for the holidays. Mariah Carey now bakes. Not gonna lie, she's kind of, like, gained and lost weight a lot. Her cookies have to be great. And me losing weight news, I'm so mad at her. But in holiday festive, I'm cool with gaining some weight for the Christmas. And playing Santa, the black Santa with curly hair. I ain't got no kids or nothing. I'm just going to play Santa for my nephews and nieces probably. Because yes, we can. Yes, we can. I want to try those cookies. I think she low-key baked them so she can be like, I'm different. Rounding out all the stuff from B. Scott news. My brother may be mad about this, but, I'm happy for Selena. She now dates to be an NBA player. I don't know his name because I don't know sports that much, but also, I don't really love Serena Gomez. That's her name, Serena Gomez. She broke The Weeknd's heart. Even though I love her, I also look at her like, but also, for an NBA player. I am mad at you. According to the Shade Room, apparently, in Housewives news with Karen, and also, Cynthia wants to sue Peter for the nightclub. I think $170,000. A lot of money. For me personally, that's a house. For me personally, I can travel. For me personally, after Rona, I can be somewhere. Be somebody. One day. As far as this thing, okay, I don't know why else to say this, but like, she always gave him money back on the show. If you think about it, in their relationship, she came on season 3. Season 3 to season 4, before season 4 happened, guess what happened to them? They got married, but also his place of business went under. Season 4, he got a new business. He went to Charlotte. He also did not like the mom and daughter, the mom. So throughout the course of the seasons of him and her, they got divorced. And truly, you think the whole time, wow, that's so sad. But also, wow, they had love. But you think the whole time again, really? You kept giving her money, girl? Why? And I really don't understand news. I hope you get your money. $170,000 is nothing to smack at or like, But also, ain't you supposed to be happy? Easy come, easy go. You making more money. Also, the Housewives just premiered. That means that I think Potomac's almost over. And also, please don't judge. Please don't judge me. I will be trying my best to watch it. I will give you a synopsis of what's going on next week. Because I really do want to see the finale of Potomac. This season of Potomac really went great. And then it went left. Now people say what went left was the fight. No, what went left was them trying to get one person off of it. In Potomac news, I like most of the cast. And Potomac News also, some of them can go. I don't think they're gonna bring back Wendy, and this is just me saying this as a true statement. She is quite smart. She is also quite annoying. She also has talked about her degrees so much. And as one person that just has a high school diploma, I don't care. But also as a person that's quite smart without 4 degrees. That's how many times she said it. 4 degrees. You know how funny it is that you know more about her degrees than about her as a person? She was so not worth it. And she's cool. She's really amazing. I do think diversity does matter. I do think that they will keep her on as maybe a friend to the show. And I also like that as an idea. Because truly, very beautiful woman. But at the same time, ooh. And I do think it's very odd that a lot of them ganged up against one person in particular. Her name is Monique. I like her a lot. She's what you call rich. She is the only one that lives in Potomac. One of 2 people that lives in Potomac. The other person lives in Potomac is Karen. I love Karen. Her storyline was very great because it showed mature love. Mature love is always a good thing to look at. Monique's scenario was really great, but they cut her out so many episodes that you forget what her storyline was. That her and her husband have a lot of friction, and also the underlining cut was that they were saying something about her baby not being her husband's. Yeah, that's messy. They've been very messy this season behind the scenes, which is really good, but unless you talk about it on the show, it's not that amazing. The show got boring low key because one of the great people that we like looking at, and also which shows real money the whole time, is gone. I do appreciate other women from the show. I actually do love Candace because Candace is a lot. I love a mess. And running off, we'll go with more light skinned people. Not that I'm racist or anything. I probably look light skinned right now. So Ashley's great. Her storyline was amazing. Her becoming back into who she really is. I like that. I do think it's very funny that the season finale is this week and not the last week. But end of the day, what I will tell people all the time is next season is going to be great. We have 4 more episodes of this season. They bet just have 3 parts of reunion and like a special scene. I will talk about it maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Pops. I will say Atlanta, going back to it, this does seem like it'll be an interesting season because this is what showcases what Rona is for black people. And that being said, it's nice to see, but at the same time, I don't really care. So I'm going to watch the first 4 episodes, and if they can keep me, I will watch. If you like me talking about it, we'll make it its own thing. But truly, I feel like so many people talk about all these shows. I will talk about something that's so different than this because guess what? If everyone else does it, if I make money off of it, yay! If I might make money off of it, I'm not going to talk about it. I do think Atlanta's a great show. I do think Atlanta showcases black beauty way different than Potomac. I did not talk about Giselle because I personally think that she should be gone, especially with the fake storyline of her and her husband, or her and her ex-husband, which is really funny because the daughters don't like her. And I did not talk about Robin because truly, talking about debt is depressing. I'm low-key in debt, and I'm not even in debt. I don't want to see nobody struggle. It's not great for me. When I watch Bravo, I like looking and saying what I want in my future. I like looking and saying, damn, shit can go bad. Yes, things can go bad. I don't want to see that all the time. I will say this season will be great far as Atlanta goes because they're going to have a very messy season, which I think is really amazing. I don't know any of these lines. I have not listened to any behind the scenes. I've been avoiding like one person in particular's podcast for that particular reason. And also, lastly, with being Scott news that I'm kind of really excited by. So, to all the women out there that ever get pregnant or ever want to do something crazy, you can smuggle things using a watermelon. This one woman from Brazil was smuggling narcotics and a watermelon. Yes, Ziploc bag, which I'm really proud about because I was like, how smart. In sad news, the Queen's dog, the royal dog, has passed. We're gonna miss him. Also, between you and me, that dog gonna have a nice funeral. Like, I promise you, they gonna bury me or like burn me or something like that on the low compared to that dog. Gotta get a husband and then I get a dog. I don't want to do the reverse. What's amazing is that this queen dog has its own segment, and I thought about it. I just can't wait to get my own royal husky after my royal husband. I don't think he's royal, but for me, he'll be royal. Yeah. Also, in Yes We Can news, running off of today's topic that I have right now. Marsha Martin, that's Marshshi, Martin, from Blackish, and so much more. She had a great film that she executive produced, is The Youngest Genius. So, I'm so proud of her. What I would say to most people is this: if she sees this and wants to direct me, I'm so excited. Yes. Oh, get out of North Carolina. Also, that means that's the end of this. I will either A, end this off with a ending segment, B, have more to say with another shirt. And don't question me. And yes, I have to change my clothes sometimes because this is a different day. News. I look adorable, first and foremost. But the same day, I wanted to just talk about some more stuff. First of all, let's talk about JT. Remember we talked about her having a boyfriend and he bought her a car? So sweet. Go ahead, Lil Uzi verse. I know his name because I really looked it up. Apparently, she says that she's been blessing people that doesn't look as crunchy. I don't know what that means when it comes to dark skin, because it's for like, wow, you're private city girls. It's a very complex thing. One light skin, one dark skin, and you also saying something against dark skin women. Go ahead, girl. And thoughts and prayers, and also, yo, is she okay? Also, in 212, the rapperess Azalea Banks took a very disturbing photo that we're all kind of like, oh my god, I hope she okay, y'all. It's very funny. I do actually like her as a person, but she's very problematic. So it's kind of like, yo, is she good? Is she good? Because if she's not good, got thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. In music news, continually, we're going to go ahead and go along with this thought process. One artist doesn't feel as appreciated as most artists. It's very hard to nowadays because there are a lot of artists out there. Low key, I understand. I'm part of the comment world. So this video is kind of funny most of the time. So in Teyana Taylor news, she feels very less appreciated. She just had a baby. She has released music, I think once again this year. And I will say this, I haven't heard about it. It is very hard for artists to have a dual thing. Not everybody can be like Drake. Most of the time people won't say this, but Drake is more of a good singer, kind of alright singer, a great rapper. But it took us a while for us to be like, I love Drake. I personally be like, Drake, yay. It's kind of weird with Teyana Taylor because I think she is quite talented. There's one song I really did not listen to, and now I'm like, I'm gonna play that today when I go work out. Twice. And Cardi B that supports her and says that she feels really bad because it's really hard to feel like your artistry is out there. You're not getting the respect it deserves. It's also really hard for a lot of pop artists because Teyana Taylor is a strong raptress and she really does have a voice. One song I'd be like, oh, this is my song. I'm gonna get married to this song. When people say they're gonna get married to this song, that means the song is great enough that people have to listen to it. And it's kind of that one thing where you'll go from like, oh, this song just does it for me, to this song just is the thing. So, and I hope that she gets better news. I do think it's beautiful that she does have like artists out there like Cardi B that supports her and saying like, don't quit, it's just gonna get better. And that's really a good thing. And also, like in music news, we got blessed with 3 divas. Yes, 3 divas. That is the Christmas queen herself that we just talked about with the cookies. Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, You know, the girl with the bun. Yes, we all love her. And also, Jennifer Hudson all made us bless us with news of music. I do think it's very beautiful, and at the same time, I don't know if I'll listen to that song. I don't want to lie to a soul. And also in the Christmas spirit from seeing that video, and I will say this, I'm going to watch the video twice. One to watch, two to study, because I like watching and studying videos. I'm going to watch that, and you should not, you ain't going to get this for Christmas news. There's apparently a doll that's sold on Amazon. All these come from, most of this is all coming from like, most of the things I just said all came from B. Scott. So thank you, B. Scott, for all this. I gotta thank my sources because I like saying these things. From B. Scott too. This one came from TNT. So, and little black babies and also dark skin and anybody that wants this dog, remember to get it. This dog was being very problematic, and honestly, I see why. The dog had praise, like the baby dog, not like a little like Barbie, little ones that you rock. That also, for me personally, makes you wonder why you'll give it to a baby. I guess to teach a child like, hey, what have your parents been doing around with the baby's like, you didn't rock me enough. So this baby, as a baby doll, has braids. That was a problem. And apparently they're saying, no, this is too weird. Which is really funny because I will say this, as like someone that's like maybe like a baby that's, what, 6 months to 8 months as a doll, I don't think a baby should have that type of hair texture inside of it either way. But I do say this, my niece was never going to get this. One, because she's only 1. But 2, I'm not buying them that type of gift. That's kind of creepy. I do think it's beautiful that a lot of children get dolls at a certain age to help them, like, maybe want to learn to babysit, maybe because they have siblings. But I personally would never say this to anyone out there. No. Kids should be kids. You can teach them about the world. You can show them that. But it's very funny that little girls get dolls and boys don't get dolls. But boys get action figures. And girls get action figures, but their action figures have a lot of different clothing. Whereas boys get action figures and they have to have set clothing. Boys get wrestlers. Girls have wrestlers, but not as popular as wrestlers. Such as that whole misogynistic and also very sexist thing that's going along with those type of gifts. Kids most likely gonna get a lot of these new. For me, I'm not gonna lie. I may buy kids books soon. Not this year because economy and also 2020. I ain't buying no nothing. And I will think about this as a full-on thought process. I saw a story the other day about this kid that's going to, I think, Georgia Tech, and he's like 14. So his parents has taught him how to like read and everything like that as a baby, which is kind of cool. I will say this: I'm gonna miss doing the goo gaga with my nieces and nephews. But the only reason I want to stop is because this child is 14 and he's going to college, like his second version of college. He went to like a pre-college, now he's going to college. So when he turns 18, I don't know what to say because he may still get grounded because he's full on smart. He knows what he wants to do. He's going to go for his career, which is really amazing. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff you miss out with your peers. So I do think I want my, nieces, my niece and my nephews to really get real smart and stuff. And, maybe have a kid of my own once they find my husband. But I also be like, I want you to learn stuff and not, and really be real smart. But I also want you to experience stuff for most people your age because it's kind of cool and cute the first time being the only one that's that age. But truly, it's odd. Because you're like, wow, we're talking about sex stuff. And he's like, I just hate puberty. And they're all like, no, this is about like, imagine him being like one of those people that's going to like become a doctor. It's at 21, he became a doctor. Like, the real version of Doogie Howser being like a doctor at 21 years old because he got all these years in his residency and everything. And he learned everything about a female anatomy, like at 15? Which, the decent is not about human body, but at the same time, really? And I'll be right back now. And, oh my God, this is odd news. A YouTuber basically filmed his, I guess, girlfriend or somebody die. And I'm gonna talk about this because it scratches your head news. What? So he filmed it and he posted it. So the last moments of this person's life, this woman's life, she was pregnant, is on camera, and also people saw it. So it's kind of like go viral for the right reason, for the wrong reasons. Like, I would never want to see this. This is like the person that was in that thing at the beginning of this. I didn't say their names because truly I did not remember names. One of the person that from the YouTube world. It's funny that he was in the celebrity boxing thing because I feel like the beginning of this year or beginning of the year before, I actually have a video saying this is why some people don't get YouTube, and this is why YouTube has changed so much and has cracked down on so many rules and regulations. Very funny this video exists on YouTube. Apparently, she was not nude. But they catch so much with a lot of other people, but they didn't catch this. Like, this woman in this scene, she has issues. They didn't catch that. So, in a weird way, he's going to jail, and he's scrambling to hide this. I'm just shocked at, like, what? Not that it's news, just that it got posted. And this is traumatic news. This is what causes trauma. Not so much just for, like, the people that watches this channel, that subscribe to this channel. I don't know this person. I won't lie. I looked at him. I was like, he look a little deranged. But at the same time, I don't know that man's life. So I can't go there with, like, my assessment of this person. But I will say, sometimes looking in people's eyes, you be like, a little crazy. Like, I have a little crazy, little tick sometimes in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. It's a thing there. And, alright news. Apparently, Matthew McConaughey says people are too left and too right. And I did that opposite because technically this is the very worst thing. So, too left and too right. And he was like, we need to come together as a country. So apparently, the Beatles have a song called Come Together Over Me. I guess Matthew McConaughey is the next person that we're going to do this for. And I actually understand what he's talking about. I agree. I don't really want to lie. The election was a very hard process. That's why these videos took, that's why POPDAY took so long for me to film, because I did not want to talk about election. Yeah, like, this was supposed to happen a few weeks ago. But the elections were so much that technically pop culture was never going to be like, guess what? And then, like, the first week I wanted to film, I really was going to be talking about the election so much to a hardcore thing, and it was going to be just odd. So, personally speaking, thanks you for the election being over. I do want to say whoever's watching these videos, don't forget, like, I am a gay black man. Personally speaking, I'll probably do still vote blue. And I probably will vote blue for the majority of my life unless I make money. That being said, I do have a preference in my family. I am a black man. I know my hair looks very, racial ambiguous, and also my skin comes across sometimes lighter. So don't forget that. And also, I'll be right back with more. And I wish I'm a first responder news. Apparently, you can go to Hawaii to become part of the people that's dealing with the COVID, or aka the Rona. So, in a weird way, I would really love to be a first responder now. Oh my god. So they're in Hawaii. What Hawaii is doing is anyone that comes, they can have free roam and stay in Hawaii. I'm about to join up, and I'm going to join up for nursing classes soon. And I have to take some CPR classes soon. And I'm going to be one of those people that is in an emergency car saying, you alright, yo? I do think that's really amazing. And that's the last thing I had to say, because honestly, there was some more things that happened. I'm not going to mention more, like, RIP. But I will say this. In the coming months, we're going to have truly a little more of a spike. Main reason why, because COVID-19, or the Rona. The Rona. But Rona, what people had gotten most of this whole last year. Do not forget for 1 second that you do have to wear your mask. I do not have my mask right with me right now because I'm in my room. I do not believe, I firm believe in trying to wear your mask at all times. If you have breathing issues, there are ways that you can wear a mask, something under it. If you feel as though you don't want to wear a mask, stay home. You can get anything delivered these days. Most stores, most grocery stores have apps for you to get delivered most of your stuff now. So, or you just get your stuff delivered from a car. You can go to most restaurants, do either drive-through. So, honestly speaking, please be aware of all these things. As a final thought, do not forget, Rona is almost over. But at the same time, things will spike because of the winter. Things spike because of the winter because people naturally are colder and people like being together most time for the winter. That's why the holidays are very important. There's Christmas, does matter. I personally not really that big on Christmas, but I do love Christmas because of my granny. I want people to understand first and foremost that this Rona is a thing that has caused a lot of things for people. Most likely stress. For some of y'all, a lot of mental issues that you did not have prior. Or, yes, because like stress, loneliness, need to be around people more, and also kind of messed up your day-to-day life. Some of you are now teachers. Some of you are now things that you never thought you would be. Some of you are like content creators like I'm doing right now. And personally speaking, I did this beforehand, but I'm not getting paid for it. Maybe for another month or two. Hey, things happen. So, for a final thought, I will say this. Peace, be still, and just, calm down. Things are going to get better. I know it's been a full year of saying that to most people, and I would say this year is a year about retrospect. I am back on YouTube for the first time in, honestly, a long time, and I've fully missed doing this, but at least I can sit down now. A lot of you never knew this, but I'm only filmed standing up. I've only ever filmed standing up. I've never sat down until this year. A lot of you thought I was short. In the stress news, I was trying my best to tell people to either maybe take out time for yourself to look at this year and think of how much stuff has happened this year, the good, the bad, and mind yourself one thing. You don't always have to have a good year to build this. I turned 30 this year. I'm telling most people I turned 29 part due. But my birthday still happened. We're still alive. It's still a year. A lot of people lost someone very special to them, whether that been your parent, your lover, your siblings, your child. All of this has occurred this year. This has been a very big, heavy year on death. And it hit people harder this year, more than most. I wear this. Hold on, let me get this on the right side of the camera. Alright, this mostly because this year has been very heavy flowy of what happens with Black Lives Matter, and also it is this thing in us figuring out what we're gonna do now. What is happening this year, I would say, and culturally, we're trying our best to uplift more audiences and uplift more lives. So I will tell this to everyone out there: if you do feel as though that you are traumatized from this year, maybe go seek help. You can have free help with some places. Most people will tell you go to BetterHelp. I've been hearing this for a long time. I listen to so many podcasts. I do a podcast with Ty Simon, The Art of Sexuality, links in the bio. And in the week out, remind yourself one thing personally. I love being juicy with news. If you have anything you want to tell me and stuff like that, or something that you want me to talk about, I'm down to hear, and I'm down to say anything about it. I would love for you to support this channel with Venmo, and also at PayPal me. I think it's PayPal me at IMJAC, Jelco, and it is Venmo Jermaine Callando. Same thing as the name. You just do at Jermaine dash Callando. That's Jermaine Callando. And that's me. Rounding up. We had so much fun. I hope you laughed a lot. I hope you got really informed if you didn't know these news. And also, if you feel like I'm not saying everything that you want to hear, tell me about it. I will focus on it. I will relate it. And also, don't forget, this was really shot very fast because this is my first time doing all this. And I took a long time to edit this too. So, please, like this video, share with your friends. I am grateful either way. I'm going to be sharing this probably for about 3 days straight for myself, and that's just how I go. Alright, y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time for POPDAY. And don't forget, I'll be having more videos up and coming pretty soon. Because what? Like, yeah, we all need more time with me. Jermaine. Talk to y'all later. Bye.